everyone. I'm here with two challenges that were posted in my my Up Limes team page, and so that's as high as it goes, is 3 layers up, and I'm on the team page. Anyway, every week they post on Wednesday, they post a color combo challenge, and sometimes I play along, but I don't usually post here, or sometimes I recently had made a card using those colors and I'll post them. But this week I had not made a card with these colors because this was a challenge for me, actually. So the colors they said were Purple Posy, Grapefruit Grove, and Rococo Rose. So I only made one card with that, and let me show you what I made. A little different for me, but I think it turned out pretty. And where the Purple Posy comes in is on the paper, the back of the cardstock. And this is a 5x5 card with a 4 7/8 inch matte in garden green, and then a 4 3/4, I think it is, matte in Whisper White, which I first stamped on using Highland Heather, Rococo Rose, Grapefruit Grove, so I got those two colors were some of them, Garden Green, and Granny Apple Green is what the greens are that I used. This is a piece of the polka dot tulle ribbon. This is just a piece of leftover paper pumpkin white twine on a roll like this. And here I stamped I Love Our Beautiful Friendship. Well, let me pull out, this is the stamp set that I used for this card. I used this hydrangea looking thing here. And I tried doing it in 2 colors by turning it, but it looked too smudgy. I didn't like it, so it's better just to do it with one color, and it comes out lighter and darker anyway. At least it did for me. And then I just used this single little flower here to do the Grapefruit Grove and Rococo Rose, and at first I was like, oh my gosh, that is ugly. And then I put the green on, I still was like, oh, ugly, but I think it looks all right now. It kind of, I don't know, when it dried it seemed to have changed it a little, and I think it's really pretty. So what I did here is I used the Pretty Label Punch. I believe that's the one I'm checking. Oops. Yes, Pretty Label Punch. And I stamped the I Love Our Beautiful Friendship in the garden green, and then on Whisper White. And then what I did is I cut a Pretty Label Punch out of the garden green, cut it in half, and just, you've seen me do that before if you watch my channel, and just put half on top and half on bottom, glued it to the underside, and then bumped this all up on dimensional over the tulle ribbon that I just tacked down with snail, actually. And then on the inside all I did was garden green, Whisper White, and I stamped off once and put the same hydrangea in the center in there, which can be written over. It's pale enough. I tried stamping off twice, and it made it a little bit too light, so I didn't like that. So that is my color challenge card that I made. And then also this time we were given a what they call sketch challenge, excuse me. It was a sketch challenge, but I think that was a creative challenge. Anyway, the sketch is this, and then the person that made this, Barb is her name, she made this, but she challenged us to use this sketch to make a card or more. And it's a very simple sketch. It looks like it's got 1 layer of card on top of the base, a fairly wide strip of paper, and then a circle here, and that's it. So I tried to go simple on the first one. This is it, and I'm not happy with this. So I just let you know how I started out was I stamped this in Rococo Rose, and I was going to try and use an oval to cut it out, but the ovals were either too big or too small. So then I tried fussy cutting it out. I didn't like it. All right, and I ended up throwing it away, quite honestly. But what I did do then is I took a piece of Rococo Rose cardstock. So this is no longer the color challenge, this is any colors we want to use. And I stamped this sort of on a diagonal this way, here, here, and here. And I thought it made it look like a lace border. Then I brought the Rococo Rose new ribbons out, the scalloped linen trim, and instead of using paper going across, a wide paper, which I thought covered up too much of the lace, I just used the ribbon. And then I pulled out, I believe this is Sahara Sand, and the Take Time to Do What Makes Your Soul Happy is from the Tasteful Textures stamp set, and I stamped it in the same color, and then I just put 3 Rococo Rose dots on. Now, I'm not super happy with this card, so I did not finish the inside, so I won't even show you that. I might not be letting that card survive. So then I thought, well, why don't I try it with some different paper and stuff, because I actually had pulled out the Woven Threads paper, was playing around with wire bands and things, and nothing. You ever have one of those days where nothing seems to work for you? Yeah. So then I was putting that away, and I pulled out Mosaic Mood, and this is my next one I came up with. And here I used Thick Very Vanilla. I haven't stamped the back yet. This is a piece of the DSP from Mosaic Mood that has the glaze finish on it, and it's just like green, like a forest or something. This is a strip of the paper also, but on a different one, I think, and turned upside down so that the non-glossy finish is there. And then I fussy cut this hummingbird out. And I also fussy cut this little grouping of roses that were like mosaic. And I wanted the hummingbird to look like he was getting nectar out of the center of the smaller rose there. So I glued this. This is like flat across here because it was along the edge of a paper. I glued it onto the back of this strip. I bumped this whole strip up on dimensionals. And then I further bumped the hummingbird up on mini dimensionals, and I used doubles on its wings up here. Sorry for my air conditioner. Oopsie. My cat just looked at me like, why are you closing me out here? Anyway, so that it would be even with this. And then this is the, which punch is that? Pretty Label Punch? Oh, I'm sorry, no. Everyday Label Punch. I used mint macaron ink, and it says good things are sure to happen, and that also came out of Tasteful Textures. And then on the inside I stamped, "You're one of those people who make my life better just by being in it," from that same stamp set. This I glued onto this strip, and then I put dimensionals down here. And then these are the mint macaron color of the basic adhesive back sequins that are in the annual catalog. Okay, and then inside here's that stamp, and I just used a strip of the leftover glossy green paper along the side. So that is my what is that, second card for the card sketch challenge. So I'm continuing on with Mosaic Mood, again with Thick Very Vanilla. Now this time I pulled out my stamps from the April Paper Pumpkin. Remember the distinctive rose? I stinked it. I didn't stink it. I stamped it in Rococo Rose, just on this corner and this corner. This is a thinner strip. One of the papers in the collection has like border strips, so this is one of them. And then I used a stitched shapes die in a circle, and I ran it, I cut it out first, and then I put it through with the subtle embossing folder. There, you can see it. And this I fussy cut out of that same paper that I had cut these out of the Mosaic Mood collection. Down here I used a stamp from also the Paper Pumpkin. And it was the Thinking of You, which is, I don't know where that is right at the moment. Oh, right here, Thinking of You. I stamped it in mint macaron, I flagged it, and underneath that is just a little strip of the mint macaron textile ribbon, 1/4 inch. Very pretty, sort of shimmery type of ribbon. I love the shimmery ribbons, and 1/4 inch is a nice width for tying bows, but I wasn't feeling like a bow on here. Originally I was thinking maybe I put one up here, but I didn't want to do that. And then I just used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 odd numbers of the mint macaron adhesive back sequins again. And inside I had another one of those strips, and I fussy cut out another flower rose and just stuck it down in the corner. So that is card 3 for the card sketch challenge. And my last card from the challenge is, I got out a piece of soft suede because I had a piece of this paper and I just had enough of a strip to make to be a little skinnier than the card base. So and this one is not glazed, it's like the back of one of the papers. This strip is, however, glazed, and it's got the mint macaron and soft suede, they both do, in them. And I thought, well, it looked kind of plain up here, so I thought I need something like with a little bit of lace or trim. So I have this scallop lace trim, 3/8 inch, in, I think, Very Vanilla. Yes, Very Vanilla. I glued this down first. Then I put a bit of snail so that it overlapped the very tip of that paper, but mostly laid here, and laid down the ribbon and then snipped it off, and did the same thing this way at the bottom. And then here I just did another stitch circle from the Stitch Shapes dies, and then I stamped Happy Birthday, this time out of the Itty Bitty Greetings that are in the annual catalog. They carried over. And here's the Happy Birthday. This is a 2 set. These are the clear amount because I don't have the, I got them with the last catalog. And then I stamped that in soft suede as well, and just put one of the adhesive back sequins on. And then on the inside, it's just a piece of Very Vanilla with another one of the strips that I had in that same pattern. So I thought that came out pretty cute also. And that is it for today for my challenges that I did. They're not cards you have to send anywhere. So this one I'd sort of consider simple stamping, but with a little bit of extra. So maybe a medium skill casual crafter, I guess they call them, because you stamp this and you stamp this and you just add a little bit of ribbon and a little bit of die cutting. But you could use punches, or you could even trace, you know, like a washi tape spool, or, you know, so whatever you have around your house if you don't have dies and punches. And then these are the, like I said, the Rococo Rose, so I wasn't real happy with that. These I rather like. I think they're kind of creative, and I do go back sometimes and use my paper pumpkin leftovers, you know, my stamps. I hold on to them. So that is those. I will be putting these up on my blog, and I'll put a list of all the items that I used in all of these cards. I have to make an envelope for this one yet because I don't have any, you know, 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 type envelopes. So this was the color challenge using Grapefruit Grove, Rococo Rose, and Purple Posy. I was thinking of doing another one with coloring with the Stampin' Blends, because I do have that in Purple Posy and some ribbon, but I figured this was enough. This took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do. And then these, of course, are my sketch challenges. I'm going to be posting them on the team page as well. We don't win anything, it's just something to motivate us to try new things and you know, test our skills a little bit. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it. Now these are Stampin' Up products, all of them except for the paper pumpkin. Well, that's Stampin' Up too, but it's a paper pumpkin product. And Justine's party is still going on. If you have your bonus day coupons from July, please use them in August. They have to be used August 1 to August 31. But if you use them before August 15th, I would greatly appreciate you ordering through me, but giving credit to Justine Stone for her party that she's having. And here's her host code, S7PGBJU2. She's making a list and has some wish things she'd like to get. So we'd like to try and help her. And she uses her stamps more in journals and things, not just on cards. I mostly do cards. I do occasional like flip books and things like that I'll stamp in, but not as much as doing a journal. So anyway, I've actually never made a journal per se. So there's that. And then also pretty soon it'll be a deadline to sign up for Paper Pumpkin. The Cozy Fall Crafting is coming, and the add-on for, let's see what the name of it is, Gift of Fall, is gift bags and fall leaves, and this looks like maybe crushed curry ribbon or something. So it looks really pretty. I love the colors that they have here. And craft bags, and I forget if it's 5 or 6 bags. I think 6, but don't hold me to that. And also, if you subscribe soon in August, you can get this Gift of Fall add-on bundle. It's $10. It's $152,885, and through the regular Stampin' Up website. These are what you get. It's note cards, 24 card bases of 2 different designs. Really pretty colors. I can't wait to get that. I did just order that along with my holiday catalog pre-order. So if you're interested, you have to sign up for Paper Pumpkin by August 10th to get this August kit. So don't forget to do that. And if you prepay, that can go towards Justine's party. Just signing up monthly through the Paper Pumpkin site does not. But you can do however you're comfortable doing it. And the holiday catalog, you can see mine is, I've printed it. I can't show you the inside. My regular copy is on its way with my pre-order. I did place that on August 1st. It hasn't shipped yet, unfortunately, because I don't pay the astronomical priority super duper fast, get it here the next day shipping like some of the higher up demonstrators can do. I can't afford to do that. I can't really afford to order everything I ordered even, but I did. Anyway, I'll be, as soon as that comes in, probably in about a week and a half, I'm guessing, I will share my wonderful holiday catalog haul with you. I got quite a bit. I didn't get my whole original list because it was too much, and but I did get quite a lot, and so I'm anxious to share that with you, and I'm hoping it comes in before the end of Justine's party. But even if it doesn't, I can't, you won't be able to order from there till September 4th. So Justine, you might have to have another party when the holiday catalog comes out, okay? Or anybody else that would like to have a party, let me know. And September would be a good month also to have one because of the holiday catalog coming out. So that's it for now. I will be doing a couple other videos today, hopefully. And let's see, is there any other Stampin' Up business I need to share? Oh, July orders. I will do the drawing on Tuesday night in my live for the Spirited Snowman stamp set that you had to purchase 75 or more in July. I actually think it might just be going to a particular person that ordered more than that, so I'll let you know. I have to double check. And then we have 2 stamp sets being given away. Oh, hang on. Everything's falling as usual. Okay, so, oh, and also that came with the, or is going to be with the Blizzard Thinlits dies, so that's for July. For orders 150 or more, you'll be put in August. You'll be put in a drawing for this Many Blessings stamp set, and 75 or more orders, this Peaceful Poinsettia and Detailed Poinsettia Thinlits will be a prize. Now that said, it was brought to my attention that maybe those amounts are too high. But I wanted to tell you, I do have prizes for other people that order. And I'll just read them to you because they're what I usually always send. For any order 25 or more, you're going to get a card from me. You probably get a card from me with any order, to be honest with you. I just like to send you a little thank you card for placing your order from me. $50 and up, you'll also get, in addition to being put in the drawing for the Many Blessings, you'll be get 2 cards and a yard of retired ribbon. 75 and up, of course, you get entered in the drawing for the Peaceful Poinsettia and the Detailed Poinsettia dies. And 100 and up, you get 3 cards, retired ribbon, 2 yards, and some retired 6x6 papers. And 150 and up, you get 3 cards, 3 yards of ribbon, and some retiring 6x6 papers, more than what you get in the 100. Plus, at 150 and up, you essentially are having your own party. You will not use this host code because you'll get the Stampin' Rewards at that point. Okay, so I do try and give little prizes out to everyone along the way, not just the, you know, the 50 and up people. And then also I've been doing drawings every week for little embellishments, or this week, if you did, the prize is actually for some of the Mosaic Mood product share package that I had a leftover one of. So you get some 6x6 papers, coordinating cardstock, and some coordinating ribbon and things. You'll be put in the drawing. If you watched my last Tuesday night live and commented below that live once it became a video with what I asked you to comment at the end of the video. So you have to watch that if you didn't already to be entered for that. And this week, the drawing for next week will be for a pack of the watercolor pencils, assortment 2. And the colors are Cherry Cobbler, Flirty Flamingo, Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry, Granny Apple Green, Garden Green, Coastal Cabana, Balmy Blue, Night of Navy, and Gorgeous Grape. So if you're interested in those, come watch my Tuesday night live with me and stay tuned till the end so that you can find out what you have to comment below the video that night. So that's another drawing. Plus, I also have my 2K plus subby giveaways going on. Another video I'll be doing today is the drawing for the second one for July. I have not done. I'm doing 2 a month. They're hidden giveaways, so you've got to watch my videos to see when I have them and what they'll be. And this was for 2 paper pads, not Stampin' Up. So I'm not going to show them in this video, but you'll have to go see some other videos. They were probably a week ago or so, and I said that I would do the drawing this weekend. It's still Sunday, so I will get that drawing done this weekend, and I'll load that up today. Alright guys, talk to you soon. Hugs, love, and peace. Thank you so much for watching. I hope if you're interested in anything, I'd love to be your demonstrator. And it's a perfect time to join up if you're interested in getting a discount on your products, because you get 30 additional dollars worth of product in your starter kit now for the same price than you normally would. And that's only good through August 31st. So if that interests you at all, you would be able to order holiday catalog items for your starter kit if you signed up soon. Okay? Alright guys, talk to you soon. Hugs, love, and peace.